Robert Pattinson's acting career is nothing short of a major success. From working as a mysterious man in the Twilight Saga to becoming the Batman, Robert Pattinson has done everything to deserve that role. With all that success, he has made an incredible amount of money. To keep his persona intact, Robert Pattinson has indeed spent his fair share of money. Today, we're answering the big question: what does Robert Pattinson spend his money on? Without further ado, let's start the video. Number 3. Net worth. Robert wasn't looking to become an actor in the first place. He started out as a musician and even played guitar gigs on open mic nights. After he caught the eyes of a talent agent in a play, Robert earned a role in the movie Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Since then, Robert Pattinson has starred in lots of movies, including Remember Me, Love and Distrust, and many others. He recently starred as the Batman, which earned him worldwide applause. All of this hard work has certainly paid off, as the actor now sits at a whopping net worth of $100 million. Number 2. Cars. If we talk about cars, Robert Pattinson is a prime example of how simplicity can play a major role in your personality. The Twilight actor has no interest in buying exotic cars or bringing one in his garage every now and then. He's a modest guy who keeps a decent car that fulfills his needs. Pattinson's anxiety can get pretty bad sometimes. People rushing towards him for a picture or just screaming make the actor pretty uncomfortable, so he usually uses old trucks and rented cars to avoid all the unnecessary attention. But he also has to own such an ordinary yet efficient car for himself. One of the cars that Robert owns is a Chevrolet Silverado. Being an SUV, it's one of the actor's most preferred cars. He usually uses the vehicle when he wants to avoid the paparazzi and stay anonymous. Robert bought this Silverado for a measly $13,000 in used condition. That's a pretty nice deal. However, Robert is not all about anonymity and simplicity. He knows that he has to maintain his image. Therefore, he also owns a green-colored Porsche Boxster that he uses for events and other such encounters. That car must have cost him around $150,000, since it's known for its speed and looks. He also has an Audi Q7 sitting in his garage, which is a pretty common yet amazing vehicle that is used by a lot of other celebrities. Robert also owns a number of vintage cars. It seems like he has an interest in such vehicles. Among his other cars, there's a black Chevrolet Nova, which looks stunning. Robert bought it for $47,000. He also owns a red-colored 1989 BMW 325i convertible. It's a really decent, but precious car that gives Robert a sophisticated touch. Number 1. Residence. Robert might have spent a small share of his earnings on cars and other luxury items, but there's one thing that he didn't compromise on, and that is his residence. In a number of interviews, Robert has explained that he lived on the road for some time back when he wasn't working in the movies. We can say because of his past hard times, the Twilight character pays great attention to where he lives. Robert's properties have been quite a few because of his obvious simplicity, but they've always been gorgeous. A prime example of this taste is his residence in Bel Air when he was dating his co-star Kristen Stewart. The house is situated on top of a plateau and spans half an acre. It was one of the only 2 west side-facing properties overlooking the Stone Canyon Reservoir. If you think that's amazing, wait till you see the interior. There's a main house that covers 2,604 square feet of area, and a guest house of 1,440 square feet. The house is extremely secure and private. The interior consists of high wood ceilings, hardwood floors, a beautiful terrace, gazebo, swimming pool, and a spa. Robert sold this house for $6 million. Robert also owns a house in Los Feliz, which he bought for $6.2 million. The house was also known as the Sailor House, and a number of celebrities had resided there. It was one of the first properties built in that area, and occupies an area of 1.43 acres. The house is built in Spanish-style architecture, and there's some jaw-dropping architecture inside and around the house. Robert lived there for some time, and then sold the house to Jim Parsons for a reasonable $6.3 million in 2014. After Twilight and his relationship with Kristen Stewart ended, Robert was looking for a change, so he bought a good 1,940 square foot Spanish-style house for around $2.17 million. It doesn't have those beautiful gardens like the Los Feliz home, but it provides ample natural beauty for Robert to enjoy, and the luxuries he would require at times. That's all we have for you guys today. We hope you had a great time, so please give this video a like and let us know what you think in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and also tap the bell icon so you receive all the notifications from us. We'll be back with another great video soon, but until then, take care and goodbye.